So the first play I ever wrote was called Reminisce, and it's only a one-act play. It's about 30 minutes long, and it's the story of the reunion of two old friends that haven't seen each other in a while, and they were both junkies, and they quit together. And well, as the story unfolds, it turns out one of them has relapsed, and it ends up very tragic. It's a very dark tale. Essentially, the message is there is no escape, and it's powerful. It's a well-written story. It's my first one ever that I put on a stage. All right, buddy, come on, let's go. So a couple years after that was staged at the University of Louisville, I added to it. I didn't rewrite it. I added to it. I added a whole second act. Two actors portray the story from the first act. Like the audience sits there and watches the first play in the first act. That's the first act, the original script, that original dark, tragic tale. And then during the blackout, it's not a real intermission. It's a like false blackout. The actors, after they die on stage, they sneak into the audience, and then the play begins again with a different set of actors coming out doing the same exact play the audience has seen before, that they just saw. Except the actors that have snuck into the audience can now stop the play at any moment and heckle. And that's kind of what happens. The actors who portrayed the story in the first act are now heckling the actors in the second act because it's their real life story, and these actors aren't doing as good of a job, and it's hilarious. And what happens is the actors in the audience can freeze the action on stage by snapping their fingers. And there's a lighting change, and the actors on stage completely freeze at that moment, and the scene takes place in the audience. Wait.